Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, there's a sense of deja vu to what you're about to hear from Buhari. So there is a sense of deja vu. We've been here before, just approximately we've been here before just approximately 4 years ago, thereabout. But our history repeats, and it is the precursor to rigging, because when we first had this around about 2019, we saw what subsequently followed, and that seems to work so excellently for them as a formula, and that they are looking to repeat it again. So without further ado, let me just take you straight to what I mean. So I'll take you straight to what I mean, just as soon as I can okay, let me yes, I'll take you straight to what I mean, and I will pick it up from there. So let me share this with you. So there is the screen right there, and let's do this. So let's do that. So there is the screen right there, and in a moment, you'll hear. We're going back to 2019. So El Rufai is who is presenting first, and first listen to what he has to say before I go on to build up on it. So listen to this first.
Okay, those that are calling for anyone to come and intervene in Nigeria, we are waiting for the person that will come and intervene. They will go back in body bags. Okay. Because nobody will come to Nigeria and tell us how to run our country. We've got that independence, and we are trying to run our country as decently as possible. And we know the history of those countries that are trying to teach us these things. We have read their history. We also know at their own stages of development, they went through these challenges. So please, let's work together. Let's advise one another, but don't lecture us.
Okay, so it started off from there, and you may say that those words are extreme. And if you feel those words are extreme, then you find that a lot of people they agree with that sentiment. So anybody that comes to interfere with our elections will live here in body bags. So that was what El Rufai was saying in 2019. So those words were so extreme that the society recalled against him, and the criticism was nationwide. In fact, the criticism of that comment, it was global. Everybody around the world, they recoiled from that those comments. So everybody around the world recoiled against those comments, and the backlash against El Rufai was swift and fast. The backlash was so strong that El Rufai had to respond. So here is El Rufai responding to that backlash. Watch this.
What I said is based on intelligence that is available to us, that the opposition PDP is trying to prepare grounds to cause crisis in Nigeria and inviting foreign participation. They are discussing it, they call it the Venezuelan option. They know that they are likely to lose the elections. They are putting out information that they have won. They have issued a poll showing that they will win. They are procuring the sympathy of international community to issue statements like the 3 statements, coordinated statements on the suspension of the Chief Justice, and linking that to the election as if the government or the ruling party has anything to hide regarding elections. They are doing all this to prepare grounds to protest and cause crisis in Nigeria and advance their so-called Venezuelan option. You all know what is happening in Venezuela. Now, we are not going to sit and allow unpatriotic Nigerians to confuse and procure the misguided support of countries that are supposed to be our friends without sounding a note of warning to them. We welcome international observers. We invited them, okay? And we want them to be part of the process. I will protect them. But they are here to observe. They are not here to intervene. They are not here to provide the foundation for crisis in Nigeria, which is what the PDP has been preparing for. It is their ultimate last option, and we are all aware of it. Okay, this is This is the essence of my statement. I don't want anybody to confuse what I said to mean that Nigerians will kill any foreigner they see. No.
Oh, okay. So that's El Rufai right there. Somewhat on let me see if I'm back on. Let's see. Yeah. So that's El Rufai right there. Somewhat unapologetic, and really, somewhat you will say doubling down on his position. So he was not withdrawing that statement that the electoral observers will leave Nigeria in body bags. No, but he tried to expand with an explanation while still holding that position. So that was and the build up to that, of course, was the suspension, then ultimately stepping down of Walter Onoge as the Chief Justice of the country. So that was the building blocks of rigging, which a lot of the space was alarming too. And the international observers were also, of course, of an opinion on that space. That culminated in the threat that they will leave Nigeria in body bags. The space and the international community rebelled and recalled from that statement. El Rufai given an opportunity to withdraw it, but he doubles down with an explanation. So that is the precursor to what you're about to see now. So fast forward now to this moment in time. Fast forward now to this moment in time and watch this. So up next now is the latest position. Up next now is the latest position of the Buhari administration regarding electoral observers coming to observe Nigerian elections. So first you heard from El Rufai. So now let's now hear from the man himself, the Malam from Daura. Watch this. Watch this. Let's pick it up from here. Let's pick it up from here.
As it is customary, the Presidential Guards Brigade welcomes the ambassadors of Switzerland, Sweden, Ireland, Thailand, Senegal, and South Sudan. Receiving their credentials to mark their formal commencement of duty, President Muhammadu Buhari, for the opportune time, warns diplomats to stay out of the nation's local politics and to be guided by diplomatic practice ahead of the 2023 elections in Nigeria.
I urge you to be guided by diplomatic practice to ensure that your activities remain within the limits of your profession, and you monitor the build-up to the elections and the conduct of the general election itself.
Buhari acknowledges the support of the respective countries in his administration's campaign to deal with the challenges of insecurity and climate change in the Lake Chad region. The president told the ambassadors that Nigeria is working with ECOWAS to tackle the challenges of insecurity and unconstitutional changes in government across West Africa, just as it calls for cooperation and collaboration.
Matters of security have become the business of all the nations.
Oh, okay, we can stop it there. We can stop it there because I think the main point we're looking to listen to has already been made. So there it is. Fast forward to now this moment in time, and is rinse and repeat again. Stick within the remit of why you're here, and do not dare have opinions on the elections about to come next month. So you heard it from the man himself. So there it is. So it's rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, deja vu, a revisitation of El Rufai's positioning just as early as 2019. The language not as wild and as brutish as we heard from El Rufai, but the warning nevertheless equally, if not more so, latent and potent. Do not interfere in Nigerian elections is the thing. So, of course, the diplomats know enough not to interfere in an election, so they know that. But really, if we pull from 4 years ago to land on now this commentary, it is an invitation to say that however we choose to run this process, we don't invite your opinion. So however we choose to run this process, we don't invite your opinion. But then, of course, if they are there to observe an election and the election runs contrary to what they understand as democratic, are they then being under duress or even the pain of death? Are they then being compelled not to take a stance? So the building blocks of rigging as was stacked up, it repeats so much similarly as they chased Walter Onoge out to facilitate the rigging in 2019. Replace Walter Onoge with Emefiele in this instance. They are chasing him out for no singular reason outside of the upcoming in February. If Emefiele is able to hold on to his job past the 25th of February, people will just ignore him and let him carry on. They don't really care what he does in that space, so long as it doesn't interfere with their intentions to influence the elections surreptitiously. So there it is, the warning repeats. So tick tock, the building blocks of rigging are being stacked to build up to the 25th of February 2023. So there we are. There it is. I brought it to your notice. Or let me know what you're making of all this. Comments in the comment section, thoughts in the comment section. Let's have a conversation around this. So I'll leave you here. Carry the conversation on within the comment section, but here I say peace.